Good morning, friends. How are you guys this morning? Got my coffee. My little angels down there making breakfast. I think I'm getting I don't know if I'm getting sick or what. Tom had to get a flu shot a couple days ago. And I've been like taking precautions, taking, my vitamins, taking extra vitamin C, extra zinc, all of it. I don't know what my body's doing right now. It may just be trying to fight. Hopefully I win. Mamas can't get sick, right? So, pretty quiet morning. Tom had to do a ruck march or run or whatever it's called. He has to wear like a huge pack. And he has to actually weigh it. I don't remember how much this one had to weigh, but he had to bring he has to just like stuff in it to make it weigh a certain amount of weight. And then he has to run or march. I don't know, one of the two. But he has to, I don't know how many miles they go, but he had to do that this morning. So we'll see how that went for him. And then, so last night when we went to bed, we just laid in bed and talked for a while. We haven't done that in like forever, where we just like laid there and just talked. Normally when we go to bed, we're both like exhausted and we just pass out. So last night we just laid there and we talked for a while. And he told me he found letters that he wrote to me almost 2 years ago. Like a good year and a half, closer to 2 years. He found that he never gave to me. He had gone to training for like a month. It'll be 2 years in January. And he like couldn't talk to me. He didn't have his phone like hardly at all. So there was really no communication between us. And he said that he wrote me a few letters. And I'm like, oh, I want them. I want to read them. And now he can't remember where he put them. He's like, I know they're in a notebook. He's like, I just can't remember which notebook. So he said he's gonna find them for me. And I was like, why didn't you ever give them to me? He's like, I don't know. All right, get ready, guys. So that's something that we used to do. That's something in our relationship we've tried to, everybody has Skype and FaceTime and, all of these. We use Google Hangouts, but, everyone has like some form of video that you can use like when you're away from each other. And it's great. Like I love it. Like I don't know what I would do without it, with like my family and stuff, being so far away from them. But like when he was deployed, it was when Skype was like still not a big thing. There wasn't even FaceTime. But so we just did, and where he was at, the internet just totally sucked.
That didn't exist.
Well, Skype was there. It just wasn't a big, a lot of people didn't do it. And Daddy's internet was really bad where he was at when he was in Iraq. So it wouldn't have even mattered if we tried. It wouldn't have worked. So anyway, we did like phone calls and then we did snail mail. And it was so much fun. I wrote him a letter every single day, and he wrote me as much as he could. Sometimes it was every day, sometimes it was once a week. It just depended on what his schedule was. And so, like, it was really nice to get to know him in that way, because it was literally just letters that we had. Like, so we had to write about something, So we really got to know each other on a different level, I think. And then when he transferred into the Army, he had to go to, he wasn't supposed to have to go to their basic training, but he ended up going. And so again, like he got his phone every once in a while and was able to call home. But for the most part, you know, the only way we could contact him was through letters. So again, I wrote him every single day. And like Katie would draw him pictures. We'd send him pictures and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm doing down there. Oh, I just got back from running. Oh my gosh. I am so hot and so sweaty. I forgot how much hotter it is to run at 10 a.m. versus like between 8 and 10. But running after 10, oh my gosh, it's so hot out there. Whew. Oh my goodness. I just can't handle it. I'm dying. So, hi, look at that sweet baby down there. Here's Lil. So, sorry, I'm dead. And I really I'm totally fighting something. I can feel it. I'm gonna be taking a huge dose of vitamin C today. I'm gonna be drinking some lemon water. I've got to kick this. Be putting some On Guard and oregano on my feet. Yes, I am. Anyway, so Tom found those letters for me. Oh my gosh. They were so sweet. I'm not gonna read obviously everything that he wrote, but I'll read a couple parts. And it just, now, granted, this was during a time in our marriage where things were just really rocky. And I know almost everyone has those times in their marriage, and this was ours. It was a pretty rough time. But here we are today, and we are a super strong couple, and as much as it hurt and was horrible going through the time that we went through, I'm glad we went through it because we wouldn't be the couple we are today without that. I mean, I'm not glad we went through it, but it was good for our relationship now. Anyway, in this one, he talked about my eyes, and I have like a tiny freckle in my one eye. And obviously, unless you're like super close to me, you won't know. Like honestly, the only two people that have ever noticed it are the two men I've been married to. Not at one time, of course. But that's a story for another time. So anyway, so he talks about my eye and my little freckle and my hair and, you know, all of that mushy stuff. And then he starts talking about, let's see, he says, even though your beauty is amazing and cannot be matched by anyone, I love how good you are at being a mom. Katie is so lucky to have you. You are so loving and you care so much about her. You are developing her into a smart little girl. She really is her mother's daughter. And then that's the end. He says, I love you. But I thought that was so sweet, because he doesn't, like I said, he's not like the mushy kind of guy. Like, he's just not. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I love him for who he is. But at the same time, like, I like romantic and mushy stuff. Like, I'm just that kind of girl. And so when he, like I said, he doesn't say, like, he tells me I'm a good mom. He tells me how beautiful I am and that he loves me and, you know, all that. But, like, for him to go into detail like that, it just doesn't happen, like, hardly ever. So just the fact that, like, him writing that, and I realized that was, like, almost 2 years ago he wrote that. But I know he still feels that way. And it just, because especially now with, like, Caitlin, because she's going through such a hard phase, and I feel like I fail every single day with her. You know, like, I'm failing her as a mom, that I'm not teaching her, you know, right, or that I'm not meeting up to the expectations that I want to meet. And you know, and so to hear that, just because I am the one with her 99% of the time, you know, like, before she went to school, I was, you know, like I was with her 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And he was with her like 4 hours in the evening and then on weekends when he was home. You know, and now that she's in school, obviously she has a teacher that's with her and teaching her, but I'm still the one that's home with her in the morning and then after school until Tom gets home at night. So from the time she was a baby till now, like I have been the most influential person in her life. And that's scary. Like I'm sure you moms and dads can attest to that. Like you can agree with me, like knowing that you are fully responsible for the adult that she or he will become, that's a very big responsibility. And I think that as parents, I know I've like totally switched gears here, but it's because of what he wrote. It really made me just think about, you know, like when I look back, like stand back and I look at Caitlin, like she is who she is because of me and because of her dad. Like he is a huge part of her life. He is like the most involved father, and I think I've said that before. Like he is so active in his children's lives. I couldn't ask for a better father for my children. He's just, he really had a great example. Well, don't shove it down your throat, silly. He has this little shark and he took the tail and he like shoved it in the back of his throat. But it just, I'm the one that's molding her, and she's gonna be 7 next week. And you know, a child is who they are going to be like after the age of 5. Like from 1 to 4, you're molding them into the person, the child that they are going to be. And so after age 5, like you can train them, you can, you know, like fix things, but who they are is who they are. And so, you know, it's very important in those first 4 years to like really focus on helping mold them into the person you want them to be. And I feel like on some areas I'm super proud of what we've done with Caitlin. On other areas I'm like, we probably could have done better, because she's a very independent, outspoken child who is very strong-willed and is not a follower. She is definitely a leader, and she will tell you how she feels about something, and and she has an opinion on everything. And on one hand, like that's what I want. I want my child to be a confident, self-sustaining person. I want her to be something to society. Like I don't want to just make a robot, and I want her to have an opinion. I want her to feel like her thoughts and her opinions have value and they are worth something. But it's just super important to me that I influence Caitlin to be an amazing person, because that she deserves to be. She deserves to be the best she can be. And for my hubby to tell me that I'm doing a great job with her just really made me feel special. And now I'm starting all over, obviously, with this little guy down here. You guys saw where he just was. He was there. Now he's over here. I'm telling you, he's all over the place. Yes, you're all over the place. You're silly. People keep staring at me. It's still so weird sometimes, but mostly when I'm by myself. Like if I have Katie or Tom with me, then it doesn't look as funny when I'm talking to the camera. But when I'm by myself, people are just like, dude, she's crazy. She's crazy. Alright, so I'm looking for green leggings and a cute scarf. I might have better luck at Target for a scarf. Oh, sweet little boy. We are going to the mailbox. Katie wants to check the mail. There may be a surprise. I don't know. Need help? Don't lift the bag. Oh my goodness. A package and a key. Here. What number is it?
It is 9.
6.
Or 6.
Woohoo! Package!
Open this way.
Do you see how you have to turn it? Do you need help?
Yeah.
packages. Oh my goodness.
What are they for?
They're for you, I think.
It says
Okay.
PT fountain.
Okay. Put that one down.
Huh?
Put that one down. Take that one out. Put that one on top. There you go. You got them?
Yep.
All right. Look at all those packages for the Miss Katie. Well, as unsuccessful as my Walmart trip was today, I did get all the stuff for her cupcakes. So we have cream cheese frosting. She wanted vanilla cupcakes with white frosting and lots of sprinkles. Then I got these cute little cupcake holders. So those are for school. Oh, it's so sweaty. Look, here's our googly eyes. We are making a ghost. What are you doing?
I'm checking if it hasn't.
You just glue it.
Oh.
You have to. Did you put glue on already?
No.
All right. So you're gonna put.
Leave it right there.
Okay. Not too much. You know how to use it though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
From school. Why don't we glue? We should glue this on first. Though.
What?
This.
But I want to
Turn
put
it
the
over.
eye.
Turn it over. Do you know how to do the outline? Do you know how to do that? Like a nice line? There you go. Neat. There you go. Put some down here. Oop. Oh my goodness. Okay, that should be good. You want me to help you turn it over?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you got it? Put it right. Oh. There you go. That's okay. Good job. Alright, put your other eye on. What are you doing over there, silly? Good job. Put like right there. Oh, that's a lot of glue for a little mouse. All right. Now, do you have a white crayon?
No.
Now you can write down at the bottom. You could write Happy Halloween if you want.
Okay.
Alright, here we are. We're making another kind of ghost.
And it's a cotton ball.
A cotton ball ghost.
Why did you pause it?
I didn't. Feel
Yes.
that? Because it's too loud.
And because we're doing.
Did you do this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And here we go, guys. Here is her other ghost. It looks like a funny ghost, but it's a ghost. Good job, bud. I'm sure Daddy will probably want to make one with you, too. You did so good. You need to wash your hands now?
Yeah.
All right. I think she did a good job.
Dinner time. Who's that?
Me.
How was your day today, Kate?
Good.
What did you do in school?
I was the helper to the new girl.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was her first day. What's her name?
Haley.
Haley. Cool. Is she really nice?
Yeah, but she was shy.
Well, yeah, it's her first day at school. Were you
So
nice? Were you nice to her?
Said Mrs. O'Connor made her like the one that took her around and showed her everything.
Cool. Cool. How are you?
I'm hot, but
I know you are.
so I made those date balls. We haven't tried them yet, but they came out good. What are you doing?
He's like in the corner of it. Which is the good part.
But
Look at
they look yummy.
this.
They're in the refrigerator chilling right now. So
Yeah, we'll show them later. And there's the fussy man.
yeah, I
Who
have
just-
fussy right now.
Who just does not want to go to sleep. Huh, dude. Look at how tired he looks. He just looks tired.
Why are you staring at sister?
Oh, there's that smile.
Because he loves you.
He does. He loves his family.
So here are the date balls that I made. These ones I have the coconut flakes rolled. I rolled them in coconut flakes, and these ones are just plain. They are very yummy. We had one tonight. I must say they came out very good. They're very chocolatey though, so you can't like eat, a lot of them at one time. We're gonna tell you good night.
Good night.
We will talk to you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.